Good morning all. Yes sir. How are we all doing, YouTube? How are we doing, Zoom boys? Hope we're all good. Let's have a look. How's everyone? How is everyone? Let me just make sure all systems go here. Camera was not loading, so that's why I started a few minutes late. A few minutes not gonna hurt. If you guys are impatient to wait a few minutes, then trading is the wrong job for you. Tell you that much. Patience is key in this game. But morning to all. Let's get it. Morning. Thank you everyone for saying good morning. I appreciate everyone showing up. Always nice to read good mornings. Here from Australia. Nice. Pip Master. Yes sir. GJ buys. It does make sense. Right, let's do the analysis. Let's get into it because price is moving. And we want to make sure that we're fully analyzed before taking any decisions here. Start off on the daily time frame as always, guys. So daily is finally trading above daily resistance. Have not closed above it. So this is key. We have not closed above it. Till we close above it, there's no confirmation that we have continuation because this could reject here and then we end up closing below. But as long as we can remain above it, buys do make sense. So as long as we remain above this daily resistance, buys make sense. We do have our weekly resistance right up here. This is a very dangerous zone. And the same story, even if we do trade above here, we could get rejection from anywhere. But hopefully volume will be able to push us through. And yeah, I really wish that this 4 hour did close above. Would have increased probabilities by a lot. We do have this 4 hour resistance that's right here as well. And I want to mark this because a lot of people will miss this as well. Right, and this is our 4 hour resistance, which is probably creating resistance at the moment. Weekly resistance up here. And yeah, it's pretty tough range, to be honest. Buying at weekly resistance is also a very tough spot. So, you know, if we want to see price get above weekly resistance, some form of pullback to show us that it is respecting that zone, not rejecting. We don't want to close above and a fake out. Last thing we want is to get caught in a fake out. So we want to see some sort of close above, some sort of respect, and then we can continue to this next 4 hour zone, which is an okay range here. But it's you know, if you do some measuring, it's quite crap, right? This is, again, remember about a month and a half ago? Who's all my guys who remember about a month and a half ago the ranges, right? How do you guys remember the ranges? It's pretty similar. I mean, a 4 hour range here is only giving us 13 pips, so it's not massive ranges, but the stop loss will also be equivalent, so that's okay to see. Now I do remember on the 15 minute there is some resistance here. Just want to see where we are. We scroll back, there should be a resistance. Yeah, this is the one right here. There we go. So we need to be above this 15-minute resistance. So let's have a look. Put a 15 here. And that's the weekly resistance. Hopefully we can trade 2 weekly resistance and get volume just to give us enough to make a trade. I'm not looking to hold any runners, hold any big trades. We're at weekly resistance. Let's be logical here. Yeah, perfect. So we have a new resistance here. This 4 hour resistance is not relevant because we're not going to trade until we're above there anyways. This is the relevant resistance. So I think our trade is going to come above this resistance. 6 pips to weekly resistance and we make a decision, break even, and see if we can get a fat push past weekly resistance. You need a pretty big candle, but you know, stop loss is relevant here. So 2 minutes for this candle to close. We'll see what happens. If this just rips, we'll have to be patient, but hopefully it does not rip and we can get a nice closure here in 3 minutes. But this is not looking like it wants to behave. Looks like it wants to rip. Breaking the highs here is an option, definitely, but I rather wait for the close at this point here. Personal decision, especially at this time, which is a little bit earlier than most of our trades. So I rather have that little bit more extra confirmation and don't mind missing out, not to get caught in rejection or anything like that, just FOMOing into a move. But I think that's what's going to make sense. And I think we should wait for that. As for gold, we have 2 minutes. So let's have a look at gold for all my guys who want to see gold here. So gold daily time frame closing below the range. Current daily, no bottom wick. You probably have enough space to make it down to 1910 if this daily does flip. Current 4 hour Again, same trend all. Look, we analyzed this perfectly yesterday, and it's been the same thing all week. London pulled back. I said once the 4-hour creates resistance. Who remembers this? Let's see if you guys remember this. If you don't remember this, you're not planning, right? 4-hour pullback, create resistance, you can sell back down. What exactly happened? 4-hour created resistance, sells here on this 30-minute close, pretty simple. And remember the plan from London, sells closure below here, even 15 closing below there. This one was a very easy setup 3 on gold, very easy to continue down. So very easy plan. When? New York, this happened pre-New York, not during London, right? So I expect the same thing, probably a pullback, wait for resistance to form, and then look to continue the move down. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. And yeah, that's my analysis on gold basically. Bearish for today. For London session, again, not the best to trade in London session. I think you should wait for a pullback. Of course, if we get some heavy downside and you start getting below 1914, it does make sense, right? And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, 350 of us in here almost, do the YouTube business and leave a like. You know the YouTube business, guys. Let's see if we can get this close above. If we do get the close above, could be an option here. I do not like the size of this wick, that is for sure. I really do not like the size of this wick. Will it close above here? 14 seconds for it to close above. Let's have a look here. So I need a nice bottom wick on the next candle, and maybe I can enter on the flip here. Yeah, maybe I can enter on the flip. So here, yeah, if this flips, can have an entry once this candle flips here. I think that should be all right. So yeah, once it flips, try to get up to weekly resistance and see. For me, I'm probably going to put stop loss below these candles here. 183, 94. Buy high, sell low. Yep. Buy high, sell low. That's what we can do because that's the option in the market at the moment. If price decides to pull back, then we can buy from low and you know, buy from lows, which will be better. But it touched weekly resistance on broker, did it? Let's have a look. Yes, that is very true. Yeah, but this is a gap weekly resistance. Very interesting. I still think we'll be okay though. Especially after this pullback. Max TP 1-to-1, bro. This is trying to squeeze everything we can get out of it. I do agree. I don't like that we tap weekly resistance on broker. But I do feel that this is the only option we have this session. I don't want to buy higher. And if it rejects, then what to do? Just 1-to-1 as much. We just try get whatever we can get, man. This is like rough zone to buy. I got BE on my trading account because of market open glitch on MT5. Just secured 5% on EJ. I just need 3%. Nice work, man. Just concentrate on the next trade. Don't try anything silly. Don't try anything complicated. I will market execute for me. But give it some room for some spread, you know. Almost flipping here. It didn't flip. Did not come close to even flipping. Not even close to flipping. Should not be in. See how this 1 hour. What's trying to flip? Needs to get above 200, 205 or something on my broker. Thunderstorm setup on 5? Yeah, similar. If it comes close to the 5-minute close, then I'll just wait for the 5-minute close. Yeah, 205 on yours as well? Yeah, exactly. All right, we flipped. Let's see. Let's see. Got in here. I'm in. Stop loss. Gonna be below these lows. TP obviously not up here, but just gonna put that just like that for the position. then we just watch this weekly resistance, and that's that. Hopefully we can continue with this volume and just continue towards the upside. Would be ideal. When you generally accept risk, you'll be at peace with the outcome. Yeah, exactly. Just follow my plan. I know long term it's a tough spot in the market, but I'm just going to continue following the plan even if it's a tough spot, because this is how the plan is tested, right? Just because it's a tough spot doesn't mean we can't give it an option. We just have to be more aggressive if we see anything. Nice, approaching this weekly resistance here. This is a zone we really want to be careful at, this weekly resistance. This is a very important zone to be careful at. Five-minute close above weekly resistance. We'll see this current 5 making a bottom wick. I would like to see this 15-minute here close strong bullish. If it doesn't, then I'll have to make a decision here. Just because we're trading at weekly resistance. So you don't want to see it kind of reject once we're at this type of area, because that's giving you signs that momentum is going down, you know. Especially if this 15 just closes bearish back in the range, then obviously I'll manage the trade. Can you guys hear that? There's some guy with a chainsaw outside. Chainsaw setup, we'll call it. Hopefully my mic blocks that background noise. Now you can't hear it? Okay, good. Yeah, you can. Some can, some can't. Yeah, classic morning, right? Chainsaw. Is he wearing a hockey mask? No, he's not. It's actually really hot outside, so respect to him for working in this heat. Literally love how you're explaining your thought process throughout your trade. These are exact things new trader has to learn and develop. Yeah, I agree. It's very important. So rejecting weekly but respecting 200. Yeah, it came close to weekly resistance. Didn't tap it on this broker right here. It's just a tough zone. We'll have to make a decision here in 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes to make a decision and we'll see what happens. I'll make a decision based on this 15-minute candle close here. Based on the 15-minute candle close, I'll make a decision. What months can you get out in the sun in Dubai? You're looking at around, yeah, November, December, January, February, March is still nice. You should have entered in the pullback. Why didn't you enter in the pullback then? Then you'll be in a profitable position, right? Alright, 33 seconds for this candle to close. Let's see how this candle closes. I'll probably look to close around break even if it closes like this in the range. So I'll be literally break even trade. Yeah, I closed break even. Oh damn, just pushed down like that. That was a good close. So I closed minus 0.5 pips. Like what's this? 2 pips? Nothing. So yeah, basically break even trade for me. Don't even count that. Super break even. Wonder if it will reject here though. That was not BE? How was that not BE? Minus 2 pips, bro. Basically break even. As it closed in the range, closed it. As soon as I saw it close, closed it. Like even 2 seconds before. Because I knew it was going to be like that. Do you use buy stops for entries or just hit market order? I personally just hit market order. London is an hour away? Yes, it is an hour away. Thinking of re-entry here. It's hard to re-enter. Maybe this 5 minute. What's the 1 minute doing? Even on 5 minute, this is hard. So now I'm just thinking, guys, what's my re-entry plan? 1 hour close below this 15-minute resistance, 15 close below the 15-minute resistance. Yeah, it's not the best, you know, probability wise. This could just eventually make its way towards the upside, but at the end of the day, it's not the best probability wise. Don't really see. But yeah, damn. That's a push if I've seen it. Full BE, nice. I think now we just have to wait for support above the weekly resistance at this point here. Yeah, look at that. Tap weekly resistance now. Look at the reaction. Big reaction from weekly resistance. See if it can push through. And then if we can close above, we can wait for support. And then get a re-entry. Damn. Yeah, if you're still in 100% break even trade now. Damn. it tap this? Just seeing all the other resistances. 15 here. What did it tap? Yeah, tap this one up here. With your experience, is it normally low volume during these months? Yeah, these months are very inconsistent months. Some days you get volume, some days you don't. This thing is ripping. But this move is only how much? 13 pips so far? Damn. Sheesh. Tap 4-hour support. No TP stop loss because we're at weekly resistance. Tough zone. It's a tough zone. Sheesh. It's a nice push that. Torture to watch. You believed in this trade? Full TP was 460. Nice. Yeah, it was a nice push above weekly resistance that. I'm on 19 pips. Nice. Nice to see it play out. Congrats who all took that trade. Nice clean trade. Make sure you guys leave a like. How much of 579 of us in here? W's in chat. All who still took the trade. Amazing. Due to I don't understand how spread got me even when I calculated with markup. What happened, bro? You have to get off this. This is the problem with funded accounts. Did you... Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Did you watch this video? You were away. Check this. I put this out in the drive. Yeah, nice work, guys. Nice work, guys. Amazing. W's in the chat for whoever held this trade. Let's go. Nice work, guys. Previous NY, we talked about it yesterday. First spreads, I re-entered, then closed B for all GJ to push. I'm a little sad I didn't hold. Win to everyone, though. Yeah, it's a tough spot to decide to hold or to go break even. It's really tough spot. Definitely very tough spot to make a decision. But being at weekly resistance, you guys can't complain too much if you went break even because you're at weekly resistance. Weekly resistance is always going to be tough. Always. $568, only 185 likes. If you guys enjoying the stream, enjoying the discussion, leave a like. I really would appreciate it. You know the YouTube business. Hate to say it. It's just annoying to say, but if I don't say it, then that's it. Never used order stops on MFF? Yeah, man. Have you checked out this video? I posted the video in the Tradesharpe exclusive. If you go to exclusive content, check this one, the funded account video. I think this will be useful for you, bro. Just check it out and listen what I have to say here, and take the information and use it. Trust the trend? Yeah. Whoever's that guy who was saying buying high and selling low. You see, sometimes you have to buy high. That's why I made that video about breakouts, right? This one, breakout trading, breakout strategy. It's exactly the reason why you have to use it. Is because when you do get breakouts, it might break out, right? So for the stream record, that was a interesting trade. Took longs here as the candle flipped. Made the call to go break even. Price ended up playing out to TP. So we can mark that out. No, I'm not gonna call it a win for stream record because I didn't call it. I didn't make the call to as a win. I called it break even. So for the stream record, keep it transparent, and I'll call that a break even for stream record. Right, played at footy, some held, was at weekly resistance, so aggressive management. Perfect. Honest trader. Please link for the video for my Forex fund. I made that video for the exclusives. So that video was made for the exclusives, right? How much capital would you trade? I risk 4 figures per trade. $20.96 subscribers, so close to 21. Yeah, we are very close to 21. If you guys enjoyed that analysis, I mean, we broke down the analysis perfectly. Plan did play out, which was good to see. Made a decision which altered the plan, of course. But that's at the end of the day, a decision made, can't take that back. And I think that was the safest thing in this current scenario. Minimizing losses, right? Some held, some decided to close half. No matter the way you managed it. Right? So make sure you guys take note of that. Buying highs is a thing. Right? If you know how to do your analysis. The trend is your friend. Please, the link for that video for MFF. The video is not about MFF. It's about funding companies. And that video is not targeted at any specific company. It's just about general video about funding companies, but that video is only available to my exclusives. That's why I made it. So yeah, made good profits on that play. GG. Nice. If you guys made profits, leave a like. Can you look at AU? Yeah, I can look at AU, no problem. Got slipped under closing currently in GU buys. Well, hopefully your GU buys should make up for that. Are you in profits? Did you take these buys? The close above the range here. That's a nice buy. Very clean. There we go, bro. So exactly, I taught you know how to fish now, man. Go milk it. How do we become exclusive member? We'll answer that in a minute. I just want to do the AU analysis first. So let's look at daily time frame. So daily did close below the range current. Daily making a top wick at the moment. Previous 4 hour at support. Where's Crest? Wonder if he's taken any buys. Yeah, I think it's a mixed session, but buys do make sense here. And I think this close above the range was your buys to get to here and then see if you can push through. I think that's what made sense at the moment. Now you need a pullback support to be created, and then you can look to take it towards the upside again. So yeah, for the exclusive group, there's actually only under 10 spots remaining, which is nice to see, you know, that people are appreciating it. And all of the details are on the website of how to join. But basically, you join through the website. It's a monthly. It costs $1.8 per day, and you get access to the Zoom call. So now after this, we're going to be on the Zoom call with the boys. We're going to discuss, and the ladies, of course. We're going to discuss the session, how it went, improvements, blah, 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 what happened, how I managed, how I did this, how you guys did this, what to do in the future. All different questions we're going to answer. We're going to continue the Zoom, and then after that, we have weekly webinars, and all of the details are on the website. So yes, if you want, just go and read the website, watch the video on the website, and it'll tell you everything. And that's how you become an exclusive member. Then we host, yeah, it just tells you everything. Read it, read the description, read everything there, and you'll get all your information. Hey Harry, do you have to deal with spreads when entering and exiting? I find spread is a problem when entering a trade. That's the only thing that gets annoying sometimes. Sometimes when you enter a trade, for example, If the spread spikes, you might be entered a pip or 1.5 pips maximum. But at the end of the day, if you're taking profitable trades, it shouldn't really change too much, and you just account for it, right? Did I take the trade? Yes, I was in this trade. Let me write this down so we know what happened. Trades taken. DJ buys 20 pips. There we go. Just so we don't have to have a position on the screen. What broker am I using? Best broker for challenges. This I haven't tested myself, so I can't do. Currently doing a prop firm. Any advices? Have a plan, stick to the plan, and follow your plan. Very simple. Your plan has to work though. On this platform you're trading, the buy and sell comes out to almost 6 pips. That's way too much. Too much. Was there a 1 minute re-entry? 1 minute re-entry. There was, but it wasn't an option. It's not something you can take, to be honest. I'm head to work. Keep it up. Nice. You need to change broker, man. 6 pips is too much. CPI today. Yeah, it is CPI today. This will be interesting. For this entry, did you enter when it flipped, or the body of the candle, or the wick? When it flipped, yes. Because it made a beautiful bottom wick and then flipped. So if it didn't make a bottom wick, I wouldn't have entered, unfortunately. Are you going for a second trade? If there's an option, there could be. There might be a setup 3 happening to get continuation here. Not sure after such a big push though. Very, very risky. 7 minutes, you guys can see. 7 minutes might be an option, breaking this high to continue. Problem, the ranges are tiny. That's only 10 pips. Yeah, 10 pips. Yeah, let's see how this candle closes. Why is bottom wick important? So I don't take a trade. Right? I don't want to take a trade and then get caught out in a bottom wick that ends up being a rejection. But if it's already done and the candle flips, I don't have to worry about rejection, because prices prove to me that a bottom wick is made and it's ready to continue. Where can we see the stream journal? Join the free Discord. Free Discord is in the description. If you join that, you can have access to the free journal. Also, my guys on Zoom, when we end the stream, I have something that I came up with yesterday, and I think it will be super cool, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'll let you guys know about that. You just joined the stream? Your BE was lower than ours? Yeah, because I took it on the flip of the broker candle, which was 205, while the Tradingview one was 215, basically, yeah. My flip on my broker was yes, 207. 207 was my flip. So should we use the broker one or the Tradingview? We should use the broker one. Always your broker for entry. That's why I keep staring at my phone. Otherwise, I'd have a sore neck if I kept doing this. Harry, what's your thoughts on Raja Banks and Donvo? They're both traders who use price action. And that's my thoughts. I just see them online, but I don't divulge into it. I don't have any opinion on anyone. If what they do works for them, then that's how trading should be. Right? I'm just here to share my experiences. Let's applaud GJ for finally moving in 2000 years. Yes. Thoughts on sells? No sells. That's a bad idea. Shouldn't be trying to sell GJ right now. You blew your account? Well, that's not good, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty impossible to blow your account if you followed our bias of buys. Alright, here's a question. If this 15-minute doesn't close bullish, should we still hold our long? You shouldn't be in. You should have been taking profits anywhere. 350, 4-hour support, anywhere there, you should have been taking profits already. Or should we close BE? Well, if you're still holding, you've kind of missed out on a lot of profits here. When you get a big push in the market like this, you need to be closing out. Because at some point this will pull back. You can't have greed. You have to close out when you see a big push like this. If I missed something, sorry, but I've heard you say that it isn't realistic to expect to grow an account with $100. What's a realistic? You can grow $100, but don't think you're gonna make, $20,000, $30,000 quickly. You can, of course, you can grow an account with $100, but realistically, how big is your growth? Even if you can 500% growth on the account, you've made $400. So what's next? It's a very slow process. So $100 is mainly for practice and just to get the skill, and later on when you can invest more money, it will pay you money that's actually relevant to you. Any interest for gold? No, not today. I think gold will set up nicely in New York. Can we use Gbpjpy currency index and Jixi? Some people use it. I personally don't need it because if I can analyze the pair in front of me, I don't need to analyze anything else. That's the way I run it. CPI, what are they expecting? CPI, they're expecting the numbers to come back 3.3. Unemployment claims is expecting it to go up. Yeah, if unemployment claims go up, then we can expect future rate hikes, which will probably send gold up instead of down. But if this number comes back better than expected, then we will see gold go down. Yeah, it's tough to say at the moment. This is quite important. It's tough to say, actually. I think if you trade with $100, you are barely risking anything. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. It will be slower process, better off starting with more capital or build your way up to more capital. That's why you need to have multiple sources to try build your own capital. Once you are a good trader and you know how to trade, it's about scaling. And that's what I was talking about. When you have multiple sources of income, you can scale as an individual. So when someone asks me, what's your income sources, I just say I like to scale as a whole. So as I start to increase my capital in trading, capital increases in other places, and it's all about scaling for me. So whenever my capital increases in trading, I want my other income sources to also scale. So you scale as a human being. I think that's super important. People are too busy trying to just scale one thing when you should be scaling as a whole. Yeah, you should focus on one thing, but you should be scaling as everywhere. Did you take trade? Yes, it's on the screen. Do you think gold has low volume in summer holidays? 100% it does, especially in London session, but New York is okay. unemployment claims are high, then you'd probably see gold go up. I mistake 450 from 100. I make 450 from $100 yesterday, then I lost it. Well, that's not good, man. I hope you learned your lesson and stop gambling in the markets. This is not a game. This is not child's play. If you want to do that, go to the casino. It's time to get your shit together and stop playing a game here. If you can make 450, you should be finding out, how did I make that 450? How can I replicate that safely that it's not going to go bust? And if you can't replicate that, then you're just here not doing anything. You're not going to succeed. You're just going to blow money and give it back to the market. It's the classic story. People make a bit of money, but they always give it back. Just because you make money doesn't make you a good trader. You have to take this seriously. You have to follow a plan. The markets will eat you up big time if you don't. This is not a game. This is not all of these 1K to 10K challenges. All of this is all play. This is real stuff. This was a game for the rich. And if you want to not have that situation, if you don't want to feel like crap, if you don't want to feel sad, if you don't want to do that, then you have to have a plan that you can follow and say, you know what, I lost today, but it's okay because I followed my plan. I was disciplined. I made the right decisions. And that's how you're going to get to the next level here. And that's what people don't understand. They're trying to entertain you and say, yeah, they're trying to make something serious into entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is a serious matter here. We're trading. We're trying to tackle the markets. We have one of the hardest jobs, right? Because we're up against the best. We're up against big money. So we need to make sure that we have a plan that works and we can replicate. And sometimes you guys need that wake-up call, right? So I'm not being rude, but sometimes you guys need a wake-up call like this. What leverage are you trading on? I don't know. I think I adjusted it to like 1 to 100. I don't care about leverage. I don't risk more than like 4%. So at the end of the day, since I don't risk more than 4%, then guess what? Leverage is irrelevant. Harry, zoom in a little? Okay, sure. I personally take a large portion of my profit every day. That's cool, bro. I like that. Respect. Amazing you're taking profit out every day. That's respect to you, man. Wealth preservation and risk management with prime directive and not YOLO casino lotto. Yeah, exactly. Many people come in here and, you know, they see big candles. They think they make big money. But at the end of the day, I just lost everything on the trade. Went too far. How did you lose everything? Morning plan still valid. A structure above weekly resistance would be a good setup too. Yes, exactly. It's respecting weekly resistance. If this can close bullish, you have yourself a setup too. Just remember, just remember what I said about the first support after a big push. Normally not the most accurate, but since you have this structure forming on the 5, it could be okay, right? Telegram group. Yeah, Telegram is available for people who don't have Discord, but I highly encourage you guys to join the free Discord if you're going to join a group. It is much more efficient and you get a lot more in there, right? So make sure to join the free Discord. That link is in the description. As you can see, it's much more organized. We can put everything together. There's, you know, you can read reviews from people. That can be done separately. Guys can preach here that they made nice work. I can put my trades. You get my latest YouTube videos, all done, basically organized, right? You guys get resources. This is where you can find the stream journal. Whoever wants the stream journal, you can find it here. All of this stuff is in the Discord and it's much more organized. So make an effort and join the Discord. It's free and full of resources. Everyone, I get so many DMs on Telegram asking me, where's your PDF? Where's your PDF? It's in Discord. I can't do this in Telegram because Telegram is just a chat. So that's why I like to put emphasis on Discord, and I'm way more active on Discord than Telegram. And you guys should just make the shift. Make the shift. Is there a possibility for a sell? No. Shouldn't be selling. Love you, man. Thank you, Rajul. Rajul, good job for taking that information positively. Right? It's not a loss, it's a lesson. You'll never do this again. And if you do, you know what happens. Yeah, the only course I sell cost a big fat zero. It's for free. And the course I sell is my YouTube channel. And I have the full Forex course here on my YouTube channel. You guys can go watch it, enjoy it. And yeah, it's the most expensive course for the price of zero. Actually, it does have a price. And the price is a subscribe. I would appreciate a subscribe so you can benefit for the new content here. So much content on this channel. And definitely would advise you guys to check it out. Check out the recent one of the top 3 entries to find out exactly. This was setup number 1. So go find out exactly what setup number 1 is so I don't get DMs asking me how I took this trade. Can you show how you find your current support and resistance line? Many videos on that, man. Many videos. I have a video literally called support and resistance. Maybe check there. Look, I'm going to tell you guys one more thing today. Here, support and resistance. You asked me a question. If you guys want to succeed in this game, you can't be spoon-fed. I'm sorry, but you can't be spoon-fed. You have to go and research. Instead of saying, can you show us, ask, do you have a video or is there someone somewhere where I can find out how you mark your support and resistance? Always look to actively learn. And this is why I give the information. And all these guys in Zoom here, they all actively learn. They all ask me questions based on their own trading and I help them implement their own trading. And that's how they get better. And you check 1 month worth of progress, most of them are on the right track, if not all. I believe all, but some of them don't speak up and that's fair. They might want to just absorb information for now before they are confident to speak up. But the ones who are speaking and showing me what they're doing, all of them are on the right track, and that's exactly what I want. They run a whole NY session, and I can trust them in the NY session. I can see them print money. I remember like 2 weeks ago, I was coming home, someone fired a message looking at this setup on GJ. And I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, that's a good setup. Yeah, I agree with you, let's go. I'm waiting for this, let's go when that happens. Together, take the trade, team effort. It's exactly how I want it to be. Let's make it 350 likes. So many here got a W from that. Yes, sir. 350 likes. We could. It is possible 350 likes. Any advice for break-even trader? You're one step away from a profitable trader. Realize what's causing your break-evens. Is it because you're taking excessive losses? Or maybe your wins are not big enough? Or maybe you're closing too early, you're closing too late, that it comes back to break-even. Right? Trading journal in, what's this called? Trading journal in Discord, free Discord. Do you guys run an NY session? We run an NY session and I stream NY session in there on Tuesday. Otherwise, it's an active chat room and it's a trading floor chat room. Thanks for the advice, much appreciated. What's the plan for now? You need this 15-minute to close bullish before anything. Set up 2 strong bullish at 30-minute and 1 hour. If we get above, should be nice. Yeah, the only issue I have with the... Yeah, we close above weekly resistance here. It is a long wick though. Yeah, I think the 15-minute could be good, but you'd have to... Even if the 15, you'd have to run stops. I would say run stops, can't run stops. You could try a 6 pip stop, to be honest. But I would say run stops maybe 12 pips and look to hold this because I don't see a reason why. Remember, this looks like some big move, guys, but this move was nothing, by the way, huh? Do a bit of measuring. This move was only, 20, 22 pips or something. So it looks like it's been a 50 pip banger, but it hasn't been a 50 pip banger. It's been a 22 pip move. So... it's not been the biggest move. So just do some measuring. Realize even if a 15-minute close bullish, you're only running 6 pip stops. So it's not bad, You can give it a bit of room, 11 pips, and then anything closing below here, you lose less than half. You lose equivalent of 2 pips, right? If you just close anything, you know. If not, I think a setup 2 will play out nicely here. The plan will be super simple. Come down, retest down here. Once it closes back above weekly resistance, fire it. Can I be in your group? I'm funded but struggling. To be in my group, it has a cost. So if you can afford it, then yeah, you can be in, because my time has to be paid. And that's how it works. At the end of the day, there's value to be given and value has to be paid. But if you can't afford it, then work on getting a job, because if you can't afford that much, you're not going to be a good trader. Right? You're not going to be a good trader if you can't afford that price. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you that from now. If that's too much for you to afford, trading's not for you, because you're not going to be able to have enough resources to get better. And how are you even going to fund your account and stuff like that? But if you're in a tough spot in life, that doesn't mean that you can't use all the free resources. And then try to improve your situation from doing side hustles. Flipping, what's this called? Flipping cars, flipping whatever. Just side hustles. I can name side hustles. I always help you guys coming up with ideas. Like, I have came up with an idea. Property is very popular here in Dubai. So what you could do is you can go to real estate agents and offer to take pictures of their property and charge them a small fee. Right? And then that's your side hustle. So there's many ways to make money, right? But like even here, right? Even here, if you go to a real estate agent and say, hey, I know you have a listing. I will come and film your listing for you for the cost of these media companies here. There's social media companies that film a property listing with captions, right? They put captions and a property listing with a bit of editing. They charge $7,000 a month. Of course, you're not going to get paid that because you don't have the same what's it called? You don't have the same reputation. But if you say, listen, for $100, I'll do all of that. That's great. You do one of those a day, right? 7 days a week, it's $700 income. Now you can start afford $700 a week. That's good, right? You work 7 days a week. The grind don't stop. Just one a day. Imagine just one a day, 7 times a week. You just need to go out for a couple of hours, make $100 and do that 7 times. You make $700 a week, right? At the end of the month, you have a little bit of salary going. But yes, please do not join the exclusive if you cannot afford it. Please don't. In that case, you are not welcome there. It's for serious people, people really wanting to improve. I don't need that money if it's not money you have. This is simply paying for my time, and please do not join. I'm not one of these guys who just want to take money. I don't need that. Otherwise, I would have charged a lot more. How much money did I start with? My first trading account was $25,000. Do you enjoy living in Dubai? Yes, I do enjoy living in Dubai. What's the normal day-to-day life there? Well, my day-to-day life there consists of a lot of work, gym, and that's it. So it's not, you're not driving Lambos every day and partying, unless you want to just blow money, but you know. How can I join the NY group? There's no specific NY group. What do you mean full on your trading journal? I don't know. I just added that there in case we thought it was a riskier trade and went half risk. But I don't really mess with that. Next we'll have... Exactly. Yep. That's the pullback we want. Yeah, correct. That would be perfect. Abdul Ali. Do you like Arabic food? Depends what Arabic food. You're talking about Lebanese Arabic food, or you're talking about like mendi, majboos, this type of stuff, then yeah, I like all of it. It's all really good. How did I get the 25K for my first account? From crypto. Made money in crypto. Why not trade SPX? Because my highest win rates on GJ, and SPX is best traded in New York, and I concentrate mainly on London session. How much do you trade right now? I trade on enough. Not trading on 6 figures because I don't want to have 6 figures in a brokerage account. I think that's a good chunk of money, 6 figures, and I just don't want to hold it in there. So I trade, and here you guys can calculate it, right? I trade enough to risk $1,000+ without risking over 3%. So it's pretty easy to calculate that, right? When did you start trading? I really started trading about 4 years ago, and then got serious about 3 years ago. I rate that you called BE, even though it's a nice winner. Keep the transparency, doing good long run. Yeah, exactly. There's many ways to manage the trade. I don't, I don't mind calling a decision the way I manage it. It could be different. At the end of the day, we're at weekly resistance. I always think, what is the safest option in this trade? And do we need to take an unnecessary loss? Yes or no? Why not leverage online prop firms? Because they don't pay me to pass their prop firm. If they paid me to pass it, then fine. I have to spend 2 months to pass a prop firm challenge. Then after 2 months, I finally get funded. Then after getting funded, I finally have to then trade another month to make profits. Then after all of that, I have to withdraw and then get 30% of those profits taken away from me. And I could be denied a withdrawal because what am I going to do? I'm going to copy it from my main account because I'm just going to trade my main account because that's what pays me until that funded. So then they'll deny me a withdrawal possibly. And then I have that whole drama of them denying me withdrawals because they have the right to. And then if I have a bad week, right, you're only 10% away. You're 10% away from losing your whole account and being back to square one. And that's shit because it happens. A bad week of trading can easily take 10% back. No, I can pronounce your name. I just don't want to do it with such an aggressive Arab accent. Otherwise people are like, whoa, if I pronounce it properly, like Abdel Ali, like that, then people are like, it's weird because I'll talk normal and then suddenly I'll say Abdel Ali. And then they're like, you get me? Use a copy trader, they can deny payouts if you use a copy trader. Is that win rate correct? Believe you're at 88.2? No, because we have 4 losses, so we're at 86. We're at 25 wins, 4 losses, which is amazing. Super grateful for that statistics. I think for me, that's amazing. And I think I'm very happy with that and grateful to have that. So at the end of the day, it's still amazing result. 88%, 86%, still amazing. Happy with it. Am I enjoying life in the trading world? Yeah, I think trading gives so much opportunities, man. Where's my live MT5, mate? It's on my screen. My live MT5 is on my screen. Would you like me to pull it down so you can see? Right up here. There you go. MT5. You like my MT5? There it is. Your Arab accent is good, thank you. Do I use ICT? No. $100 is enough to practice? Definitely. How much should you start with? Start on demo. Start on demo. Were you from Europe? Yeah, originally. I'm trying to map out the weekly resistance, my line, however, within Tradingview, however, put a blah, blah, blah. Can you please show me? Yeah, it just depends what broker you're using. Check what broker you have. I'm using Owanda on Tradingview, so that's why it might be different. USA here. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Whoever's new to the stream, welcome. Appreciate you guys showing up. It's always a pleasure. Great vibes on stream here always. Great trades. And yeah, appreciate you guys showing up. If you haven't already, leave a subscribe, leave a like to the stream. It definitely helps. And yeah, I do appreciate it. I love coming here in the morning and chatting with you guys, taking trades, doing our business. Right? All I'm doing is sharing my experiences, sharing what I do. Some guys will like it, some guys will hate against it, but that's up to them. Their opinion does not affect my trading, because I'm trading for me, not for them. So remember that, guys. Who are you trading for at the end of the day? You're not trading for me, you're trading for you, right? So do what works for you. I use MT5. I use MT5 in Dubai. I don't trade with Owanda on TradingView. TradingView is not ideal to trade. What time is it in Dubai? I have a clock here. You see on stream there's a little clock. That's the time in Dubai. 10:51. Owanda more accurate. It's cleaner because it doesn't have gaps. When do I hold my sessions? My webinars, you mean, on the exclusive group? Is that what you're asking? Paper trading is trading on a demo account. How much percent I risk to trade? 1 to 3. I answered your question about Owanda and FXCM. Come on, man. I was thinking of option trading. I don't like options because of premium. Right? Premium eats up, because if you're sitting in drawdown, you're actually getting more and more and more drawdown because of premium. My YouTube live sessions start 9:30 a.m. Dubai time. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell. If you guys don't have the bell on, you should, because that will notify you and you guys don't have to worry. Just the notification will pop up, click on the stream and join. You guys should have the notification on anyways, because when I post content, you guys should be notified about that, because we're posting content once a week because it's quality content. I just revealed all my 3 entries that we use and made a complete video for you guys on that. So definitely check it out. Also, where's the guy who said you should have bought the bottom wick? It doesn't make a difference. Look, trade still plays out, right? Yeah, Owanda, the problem, I don't like to trade on Owanda because their spreads are gonna be high, right? And also their money is not safe. Who remembers what happened on gold? Look at this. Look at this liquidity, what they did on gold a while back. So for whoever who thinks regulation means nothing, right? Regulation means nothing. Where was that, guys? Can someone remember where that random move was? Regulation means nothing when they still manipulate their charts. There was a random move that just came out of nowhere, and that was on Owanda. It was a liquidity problem. Yeah, big width at night. Yeah, exactly. What does risking 1 to 3% mean? You risk 1 to 3% of your account. Is MT5 on phone or PC better? I have both. I like to just use the one-click trading on phone, and then I manage it on my PC up here as well. So I have both. Since I'm running stream, I'm running a lot of softwares. I have the streaming software, I have Zoom running, I have the YouTube running, I have music running, chat running. So there's a lot of softwares. That's why I like to have the phone just in case I get lost, my terminal gets lost within all of the other tabs open. I remember that go up, go down in 1 minute candle. Yes. You know, brother, I'm going to go through all of your content and try learning from it. And then let's see how legit you are. And I hope I can see you are. I would really appreciate and respect it. As you say, it's all on YouTube. Go ahead and do that. I do think that you will find a lot of valuable information off there. And I would be surprised if you didn't find legit information, because it would just defeat the purpose of why I started YouTube. Regulation doesn't mean watching the charts. When they say they're regulated, mean third parties watch xauusd's bookkeeping? Yes, exactly. But that bookkeeping was sketchy because they manipulated the market. No, it only happened on xauusd's broker, Nathan. So only xauusd spiked 100 pips. Every other brokerage was a normal move, but xauusd spiked 100 pips. So whoever's holding position overnight, stops would have been hit. What's my take on what's my take on ICT? I have a video on that. Do I have open trades? No, not any open trades. How long do you plan on only trading 1,000, risking 1 to 3%? I'm not trading 1,000. That's how much I'm risking. More, sometimes 1.5, something around 1 to 1.5. And I plan to increase that soon. Just on a cut at the moment, managing few things. And probably moving into next year, I'll look into increasing it a little bit more heavier. We'll see how much I'm comfortable with. I will try 2. If 2 doesn't affect me, I'll push to 3. And we'll just grow from there. I'm not in a rush. I still find at the end of the month, you know, do some simple math. Risking 1.5, if you're making 1k profit per trade, it's still decent money, man, for the job that I'm doing here. Like, I'm happy and I'm comfortable at that. And that's the main thing. I can think properly. I can work properly. Watch this 15 minute. 2 minutes to close. Hopefully it doesn't push without us. Not without us, but. Because I've gone through many ICT but didn't find them much use. Yeah, I don't trade ICT smart money concept. I do not trade that. They are market makers. I don't think it's legal to have the person who provides liquidity to the market also brokering the trade. Should be separated. Yeah, they could do some sketchy stuff. June 29-30 was the spike. Thank you very much. Do you think keeping lots the same for the year for a while, bro? Like a few months or a year? If it's a significant lot size, yes. If you're just on like a, 0.1 lot or, half a lot, then, you can increase it to a 1 lot and then 2 lot. But once you start trading, I would say 5 lots plus, it's a significant lot size. And you don't have to push it as hard. If you notice when you push it, your psychology starts to go down and your profits and your trading is not as fluid, then just work on that, because you'll become super comfortable with 5 lots and stuff like that. Like, I remember when I was uncomfortable with a 1 lot. Like, I remember 1 lot trading was uncomfortable. Did you take a trade today? You can rewind to the beginning of the stream and see. Do I use prop firm? Nope. Alright, this candle here is closing in 23 seconds. This is a setup number 2 option here. So I just don't like that the 5 minutes not closing above this resistance here. that could be definitely a major problem. So if you were to enter, you need to enter above these highs and give some space to price, but it is closing back above weekly resistance and would be a setup 3 on the 30 minute. So the setup 3 on the 30 minute is nice. So you'd want to enter at the break of the setup 3, yeah, especially after bottom wick like this. I think that would be the option here. Personally, I'm okay for today, but this is the option, guys. So I'm gonna say it here. The option breaking basically this high, break even at the top of the range here, and that's how it's gonna look. Setup 3 as well, 1 hour closed above weekly resistance, looking for a wick fill. You just need volume. You need volume, and that's what the question is here. After such a big push, was that the volume or will you get volume? But breaking the highs here is the options. You guys are entitled to your own decisions. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, if you're starting out, why are you even thinking about adjusting your lot? Exactly. You should just be thinking about taking profitable trades and how can you replicate that. Because at the end of the day, the skill is the same no matter what lot size. Lot size is just an indication of risk, right? It's just a variable of risk. At the end of the day, the same trade that someone may take now, the same person can, another person can make 10K, that person can make 20 bucks, another person can make $1, but at the end of the day, it's all the same trade. All the same trade. Yeah, this looks good if it flips now, actually. After such a big bottom wick, you don't have to worry about drawdown in this trade. So if this flips and breaks those highs, setup 3 and setup 2 on the thingamajig, I like it. And breaks the high, of course. Just to fill the wick, yeah, that would, your break even would be this 15-minute resistance. Only issue here is like, can we get the volume? If there's no volume, this will not work out. Yeah, break the 30-minute high basically, which is basically the 15-minute high as well, right? Maybe 0.2 pip different. So it's very close to each other. The slippage occur at news? Yeah, of course, because brokers will pull their liquidity from the platform. Not brokers, liquidity providers will pull their liquidity from the brokerage before news to protect their positions, right? If they're A-booking. So there's no way to avoid it. Don't trade news is the best way to move it. Avoid it. He moved? No, actually I was born here. You lost $89 practicing? See, this is my point, right? People are just happy to blow $89 practicing, but they don't want to invest in something that actually get them further. This is a mistake that many make, I feel. If you have somewhere legit that you can invest money in, you get a lot further than just practicing blowing $89. It's difficult for someone to invest like 50 bucks, but easy for them to blow 89 practicing because they think they can make 89. But they don't realize that you have to learn the skill first before you're going to make money. So if you were to invest that in learning the skill long term, yeah, it's not instant results, but long term, right? Long term, what are you going to do? You're going to improve, right? You're going to get that money back quicker and tenfold. Check this out. It's about to flip. Nice bottom wick as well. Right, breaks the high. It should be okay. Right, look, here's another one. Someone lost 500 bucks. They're super easy to lose 500 bucks. Imagine 500 bucks would last you a year worth of information. You know how good that would be? Yeah, if you guys are entering, you'd be entered now. Break of the highs. No, that's a good. We want the bigger bottom wick. Miss this potential trade? Well, it's basically just at entry, man. So if you're fast enough, like right now, you could jump in. Enter that 2-3. Well, yeah, you're in profits now. No, personally, I'm not entering, but I am calling the position. So yeah, nice. As we're pushing up to this resistance, you would want to go break even at this resistance right here. There you go. So now if you're in the position, stops go break even. No point of losing this trade here. What you could do, because it's very close to your break even, is just give it a bit of room. So if you don't want to lose the trade, what you should do here is, instead of going to break even directly, just manage it. Any 5-minute candle closing back inside the range, right? You can close the trade. So at the end of the day, I think the guys in the exclusive who know about profitability, you guys can probably just manage it and accept a small loss here. But if you guys are new to trading and need to protect your account balance, break even at this resistance makes sense, right? But the guys who are in the exclusive understand that, you know, a good management would just be to wait for a 5-minute closing back in the range, because this could retest here, come back, and then do this. But if you don't want to lose this trade, then you be break even, right? Because, you know, it did its job. It got to target. We can't really ask for more, you know? So if you're happy to hold it, and just manage it with a 5-minute closure, which hopefully would only be a small 3-4 pip loss if you were to manage it. If not, then just look to try hold this. Right? So essentially, for the safe part, you would be break even if you took this trade on the safe part. But I've also discussed how you'd manage it. So full education, full analysis. No one can tell me that I did not explain it the way that I would do it. If I was personally, I would manage it on the 5, because I don't mind taking a tiny loss. They don't affect long term. Damn, bro, what the hell? Yeah, that's a big gap, bro. But you're still okay, bro. You should still be okay. You just have to account that. Like, you're just going to lose 1.6 pips more every single time. Right? So you have to still manage it the same way, and you will lose 1.6 more than everyone else. So your break even would basically be a small loss. Hit your break even? Shouldn't. Break even means break even. If your spread triggered you higher, don't adjust your stop loss to that break even. You get what I mean? You can't adjust your stops. Break even has to be break even technical wise, not your profit wise. Otherwise, we'd put it 1 pip in profit to cover for commission. Right? Why are you out break even? Why are you guys? I told you the way to manage it, guys. Come on. Have some guts here. Let the 5-minute close. See, I'm not in the trade. Everyone panics now. Look at this. Already won the first one? Yeah, then it's fine, right? That's fine. I mean, you can manage this trade. If this 5 minutes just starts breaking down fast, close it for minus a little bit. Now you want a small bottom wick, and for it just, yeah, this I don't like. This will probably flip and come tap this probably at this point. Unless it can just make a small bottom wick and continue. But otherwise you're fine. Target max is top of the wick here like this. And that's the trade. $45 USD profit, done for the day. Amazing. Yeah, this month I'm not going as aggressive. That's why I'm not forcing every entry, but I would have taken this easy. Close with small profit. Yeah, if you guys want to close at the resistance, fine, but I don't understand why you guys don't just accept and have a bit of guts and hold this trade. Come on. I'm not in. You guys are all a little bit frantic. This is good, actually. People close. Some people decide to break even. Other people, it's interesting. Give it some room. It's not even been 15 minutes. But if you're happy with the profits, that's a different question, right? That's something I can't argue with. Might be a dumb question, but if you bought high and it dips low, would you buy more? No, I won't double down. Setup 2 makes sense to close though. Yes, you are correct with that, Goldenium. But pip-wise, I'm looking at average pip-wise. 7 pips is not that great, right? Is there any volume left? Well, I would just wait for this 15. That's how I would do it. If this 15 started rejecting last minute, probably close break even. I'd wait for the 15-minute close. If it closed above, I could maybe get a quick push. Just try milk as much. Let it run and move the stop to break even. Yeah, you can do that. That's another good plan. I would say max TP would be somewhere around here based on this trade. You know? Hold until 183,500. Yeah, but then you'd have to give this room because it could come back and slowly make its way. But based on how the 4 hours moving, it should still be okay to continue eventually. So yeah, this should make up for the first trade. 1 minute till this candle closes. If the 15 closes above, guess what? Now probabilities are with you. If it doesn't close above, so this is what happens. I'm gonna talk you guys through this trade. Man, the amount of shit I give out. So now I would definitely be break even. Like, there's no point of losing this trade at the moment. You're basically done. Right? You're not going to lose this trade now, especially after this much movement. No need to manage it. Straight break even now. I wouldn't want to lose it at this point. 30 seconds for this candle to close. If it closes above, so if it closes above and breaks the high, you should be able to come fill this wick. If it does not close above, any quick push you get, just look to close. Right? So if it does, but we'll see 15 seconds here. It's trying its best. Talk to me, Harry. I'm talking to you, brother. If this closed no top wick, any push, you just take it. Okay, so now you want this to nice retest to these highs here. And quick flip. And break the high. So now it closed above, guys. You would like this to just retest where my mouse is, somewhere around here. There we go. And now we want to see this flip. If not, it's going to come and take break even. And that's unfortunate. No volume. You tried. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Look. Now. Oh, it had it. Come on. Did it in one push. Realistically, after seeing that, now we can go to 1 minute to be really crucial. Yeah, tap this resistance. Yeah, this will probably pull back first before trying to get back above. Not a bad idea to secure half here. Not a bad idea to secure half. Secure half and leave the rest. And just call it like that. I think that's the best. Secure half and leave the rest around. How is this break even if we called... Well, this is another trade called, right? This is plus 10 pip trade. Two trades on stream today. Yeah, nice work. Yeah, you can secure here. Where's Janice? He's there. What are you doing with your position? Talk. Tell me what you're doing. Because this is something... Now you should be closing. Don't be greedy. Out and still pissed? Why are you always pissed? Boom. Come on, guys. W's in the chat. 2 positions called. 2 positions called. I told you, Abdel Ali, to hold it, bro. Come on, man. I told you to close half. Didn't say close full. This is why you close half. Nice work, guys. Can I count this in the stream journal or what? I literally called it exactly bit by bit. I just personal decision. The reason why guys are gonna be pissed is I held some of the first position on the first trade. But I called a second one, so I can say it now. I knew he knew. I know someone knew. I knew someone knew. Count it. It should be recorded. It is recorded. Yeah, look. I'll just quick sneak peek. That's it. You guys saw. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. And I'm gonna put it's on YouTube, so yes, yeah, I think this counts. There's no way I like literally called it step by step. This has to count. How many pips was that? 13.3. Set up 2. And this was taken at 11. What time was that? 11. Yeah, 11. Nice. There we go. What? Okay, yeah. Perfect. What's the win rate now? I'll adjust it after. Guys, that was a dope stream. Expect I hated some shit, and then you show him on MetaTrader that you held, but it didn't happen? Yeah, exactly. That's what I always do. Been trading for 7 months and now you can afford your mother's cancer treatment? Is that true? Thank you. That's amazing, man. You didn't close the trade? Well, yeah, close now, man. You're sitting in profits. You're chilling. Guys, leave a like on the stream. Come on, man. I mean, this is so much information here. 86.6, so I won't change it. You know? .4 difference? Ah, it's okay, man. I'll just leave it. We'll adjust it after. I've learned a lot in your streams. Thank you so much. Amazing. Yeah, look, for people who say, right, you don't show, here's this week. Alright, there, I'm showing like that. Motivational purposes. You guys saw, you saw. Alright, just so people see. Okay, now no more questions. There we go. Fine, now no one's gonna ask. So I don't want to see no more of that BS, right? Alright. With that being said, right, I'm gonna call a stream. And thank you very much. Thank you all for joining. And yeah, I appreciate everyone joining up. And that's that. Nice, clean. And make sure you leave a like, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon and on the next stream. And be sure to show up, and I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Thank you all. Win stream. Let's get it, guys. Yes, sir. Nice one, everyone. Take care. Have an amazing day, and hopefully catch